Hi everybody! As usual, I don't know if this will end up being a video or not, but I am on my way, 3-hour drive to UVA, University of Virginia Medical Center for an appointment, the genetics appointment. And I always do a lot of window shopping online, and I've been wanting a bird bath to replace my bird bath. I had a really nice basalt stone bird bath that came up missing during my house build. And so, you know, the basalt bird bath, I'd saved a long time to get that. And so now I've been kind of toying with the idea of just getting a cheap bird bath, which led me to finding this place online. Cheap, like cement kind of bird bath. But then I've also been watching videos on people who carve stone bird baths. They just make the dip in the top of the stone. All they use is an angle iron and then chisels. And okay, I know I'm weak and I can't even dress myself some mornings, but if I can get a hold of an angle iron, and actually Warren may have left an angle iron at my house. Angle iron. Angle grinder. There it is. Angle grinder. Anyway, so I left for my trip super early today, and then remembered, oh yeah, this place is on the way to University Hospital, give or take, from my house, not far out of the way. So, oh my God, so many yard tchotchkes, I can't even begin. So this, well, I'm gonna shut this off, go find the bathroom, and then I'll show you around while I look around. So many tchotchkes, so many. Okay. There is waterfall, water fountain, after water fountain. And so of course I came down here to sit by the bears. Oh, the bench I'm sitting on is gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? So they have, this is, I think it's all concrete stuff. It is, they have finished, unfinished, and then they have kind of partially painted things and then fully painted, detailed things. So then it's like this, the hummingbird bench, finished 185, unfinished 127. Isn't that awesome? And so then everywhere you look, there's Bigfoot, all kinds of stuff. Love the bear. So then that one looks painted, right? So I think you can buy them completely plain cement or painted. All the pond setups. And big bear. So very cool. I should have told you the name of the place. Harper's Statuary, I think. Let me go up front and start over, and then I can show you. Look, all kinds of koi fish, goldfish, koi fish. This one's a deep pond. That's probably, if I step down in there, it'd probably be halfway up my thigh. Which isn't, you know, I'm only 5'4", so that's not saying a lot. Just all kinds of things everywhere you look. So I'm going to go back up front and kind of start over. Love these steps. My youngest son does hardscape, landscape, and I keep telling him I need some rock steps like that. These are gorgeous. Okay. So That's pretty. $479 unfinished, it looks like. $609 finished. That's a beautiful shape. There's a statue like this down the hill that's kind of the same lady but a different pose. I love that. So beautiful. Hello, birdie. Okay. This is amazing. Oh, look at the little sheep. If I can't get real sheep or goats, now I know where to go. Hi. How are you?
Have any questions or have any?
Well, can I show you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm at Harper Statuary, right? And you are?
I'm Jeremiah.
Jeremiah. Very nice. No high pressure, no following me around. Came to, I have the social skills of a snail, so yeah. Do you ship things? Because I imagine that would be hard, right?
Yes and no. So like some smaller statues can be boxed and shipped, but it can be very expensive.
Yeah.
And then traditionally we can do freight shipping, palletized freight shipping, but you have to have a way of receiving it.
Okay.
Basically.
Yeah.
Now if you have a really big driveway or a business that's local to you, something like that, that you can have a delivery sent to, that can be done. But in the same vein, freight shipping can be expensive. So you order a lot more because we can fit a lot onto a pallet, and then it makes the shipping worth it.
Right.
So quick answer is yes, but there's a little bit of caveat.
Yeah, that's what I thought, especially as big and heavy as things are probably.
Yes.
Yeah. The painted things, what are they painted with? What kind of paint? Are they going to last for a long time?
So, like the eagles you see here are done with an outdoor latex paint.
Okay.
Same stuff you paint your house with.
Okay.
And then our other painted finish, like in this style, it's called airbrush finish. That's the one that's going to last the longest.
Okay.
Because that's automotive paint.
Okay.
The outdoor latex, in general, you're pretty good if you get 5 to 10 years out of the paint, because eventually it's going to try and work its way off.
Yeah.
Now, if you put an acrylic clear coat or something like that on top of it, it can make it last a lot longer, but inevitably at some point it's going to have to be redone painting because the sun is going to do its job and make it fade.
Right. Right.
Now, like our acid finishes, stuff like this weathered finish, the ironstone moss or that Padre brown and that basket weave planter.
Yeah.
All those acid finishes are going to last a lot longer.
Okay.
It's just recommended you put a concrete sealer on it at least once a year. And that helps keep the finish on there a whole lot longer. You can get longer than you can get out of the painted finish.
Okay. And then like the bird baths.
Yeah.
Not the real shiny ones probably last longer, right? That blue.
That's a glazed.
The glazed, yeah, thank you.
Bath.
Yeah.
So yeah, the color's basically never coming out of that.
Okay.
Just because of what it is. We don't make the glazed bird baths like on any of the clay or anything like that. We don't make here on site.
Okay.
But they are made in the U.S.
Okay. Then the concrete bird baths.
Yes.
Do they have to be emptied into winter like concrete? I feel like concrete would freeze and expand and break easier.
Right. That's exactly correct.
Okay.
Like the sign says up front there, it's recommended you turn the top over or put it on the side.
I missed that sign.
That's fine.
Okay.
But also, you can get a bird bath heater if you have it near a power source.
You
can put a bird bath heater in it, and then you can have water in it for the winter and keeps it from freezing.
Okay.
It still allows the birds to get water in an important time to be here.
Yeah. Okay. I, of course, went to the restroom, and you directed me to the restroom as soon as I got here down there in the pond, and I saw you guys have such beautiful fountains and ponds and fish and plants, and then I see all these out here. What else do you have that I haven't seen yet?
You probably haven't seen really the gazing globes yet.
No.
There's also like inside the front gift shop all kinds of different giftware and stuff. And then up at the top of the hill, some other different statues and stuff. That's some of like the religious angels, stepping stones, all that stuff up that way. Okay, wonderful. I'm gonna keep looking around. I could be here for hours and hours. I'm glad I'm running way early for my appointment. Thank you for the information. Oh my gosh, when I saw these online, I thought they were really small. They are not super small. Oh my gosh. Nice.
and many to choose from. $2.29 for a jumbo. And by looking around, I'm guessing these are jumbos, but I'm not sure. The inside now, and that price tag there says $2.29. So that one is a jumbo. I was right. But these over here are $1.25, the tag says. So they're still really large. I'm assuming that's a jumbo too. I love, oh, that's open on both sides. Love it. That $1.29 for that whole set, and they're pretty large. That's awesome. Ooh, isn't he pretty? Look at that. I said I wanted a really big spinner. Look at that. That is Well, from the deck. It starts below the deck. It is, what, 8 feet tall? Look at that. Oh, look at all the swallows. So I'm standing here, 5'4". Here's the top of my head. So it's at 10 feet tall. Oh, I love that. These are past my knees. These big ones right here are part way up my thigh tall. The gift shop. Love this one. Look at this. Love her. This one's cute too. Love those.